A lot of customers wanted to see Tannoy bring back some of the famous old models, and the Legacy series historically has been one of the most acclaimed models from Tannoy. The original HPD series in 1974 was one of the very first studio monitors designed for the home. So when we decided to bring it back, we wanted to maintain all of the essence and pedigree of the original series, but combine that with the latest Tannoy technology. So that means we build a classic speaker with all the pedigree, history and quality, but with the latest Tannoy technology to make it even more superior. And we feel that the developments and innovations we've integrated means it's actually a better speaker too. So it represents great value, a celebration of our made in UK heritage, and it's an outstanding model for the new range. A lot of the materials have been improved to bring it in line with Tannoy's modern techniques. So things like the actual woofer, the cone, is a new, stronger paper. So it's a lot more lightweight, but very rigid, which makes an ideal cone technology. But even things like the mechanics behind it, so the magnet, as you mentioned, the original HPD series was just a ferrite magnet system. The new system actually borrows a lot of technology that we see in our high-end speakers. So there are copper decoupling rings, which increase the flux of the magnet, so we have a more dynamic driver system. The wonderful thing about Tannoy is that we build a very efficient speaker system. So it's compatible with a lot of electronics, and it's customizable to pretty much any system, and any room, and any taste. With the driver system that we employ, it has the new Tulip waveguide. This waveguide helps control the high frequency and mid frequency dispersion at the same time as the low frequency. So it's a single point source. Now what this is actually quite really smooth mid-high ends. So we find on things like the Arden series with a 15-inch driver and the high efficiency, you get a nice balance between the high end and the bass. So we find a lot of classical music, very dynamic, very wide frequency range. Sounds fantastic on Tannoy. But the beauty of the speaker system being around 70s design and a classic British rock and roll speaker means it translates well from classical music right through to rock and roll music. So when it's particular details that you're listening to, whatever kind of music, reverberation, drums, vocals, we think that the single point source, dual concentric, everything is accentuated very nicely. So it's a very versatile and flexible speaker. And we think users can use any kind of music. Wow, exclusive. Well, an exclusive thing for them is the very first shipment of Legacy is coming to Hong Kong. You get the very first ones in the world, much to the complaints of other distributors and resellers around the world. So that's a bit of an exclusive. But we can say that the Legacy series marks a celebration of our made in the UK heritage. Our Scotland factory is going very, very efficiently to keep up with back orders and improve our manufacturing, and in the future we hope to see more ranges, so more historical models made in the UK and brought up to date in our Back to the Future sort of philosophy. So I think there's some more exciting things to come from Tannoy, and in the next year there'll be some very nice products coming your way.